Hello everyone, Richard once again, and today we're going to look at how to do a lot of things with MailChimp. In a previous video, we talked about a general overview about MailChimp where we discuss the various tabs within MailChimp that can help you to achieve different stuff. So today we're going to take a look at those different tabs and then play with them to understand how they actually work and what they can help us to achieve in our business and all of that. Remember, MailChimp is one tool that's actually going to help you scale your business from zero to hero. It's going to help you to get to do a lot of things like maybe outreach, cold email without spending so much. Okay, it's so conversant. It's such a beautiful tool that you want to actually deploy for your business if you're just starting out. So let us get right to it so you can see how it works. So I'm going to go to my MailChimp dashboard and then demonstrate it fully for you guys to understand. So now this is my MailChimp dashboard, and without wasting time, I just want to let us go through how to create a campaign. But before then, let us see how we can actually create forms with MailChimp. So how do you create forms on MailChimp? In order for you to create forms on MailChimp, you need to come to the audience section. When you come to the audience section, you're going to go to the sign up forms and then you click on it. Now that we're on the sign up forms here, this is all the forms that I've had here before now, but I want to go forth and then create another form so you can actually understand how it works. So now to create a form, I need to click on create new form. And when that comes up, it's going to ask me the kind of form I want to create. And of course, we are interested in creating all kind of forms here. But for a start, we will need to work with one first of all. So I am going to start with embedded form. But before I will create an embedded form, I want you to understand the different kind of forms here. Now, the embedded form actually is one that you can actually get to maybe embed into a website like I have it here. I have one here. So you can embed a MailChimp form inside a website like this, and then it will be displaying as I have it here now. You can see this one right here. This is an embedded form and it is here. Whenever somebody comes here to respond to it and fill it up, I'm going to get their inputs on my MailChimp, and they're going to appear as a contact. So this one actually is particularly here and it's going to stay here. So if I'm going to navigate this page, I'll be seeing it here because it's just on the outlook of the page or just on the home page of the page. However, I can still configure it and then embed it into a particular page. Now that is for embedded form. Now we have a pop-up form. Pop-up form actually works in a different way in the sense that while this one actually stays here, a pop-up form will just be here, and then as you're navigating the page, it will just come up from any part of the screen, and then it will ask you to be able to actually make an input, and then you can actually cancel it or close it, and that is a pop-up form. And then we have a sign-up landing page. Sign-up landing page is just like a website, but it is created solely for you to be able to respond to it by inputting whatever was required of you, like your name, your email address, and then your phone number. So that is how a landing page works. So for a start, I'm going to create an embedded form and I'm going to embed it into a website. So this session is going to be how to create an embedded form. So let us click on create embedded form now, and then we'll start from there. Now this is the first step, which is going to be to name it. So we're going to say, okay, we're going to name it praised form. Let me say, okay, praised forms. And then of course the audience we're targeting are those coming for Norton Digital Enterprise. So we're going to begin. So I've clicked on begin now. It's going to show me the creation page for the form. Now this is our creation page. You can see here, this is what the form looks like at the moment, but this is just a basic. I've never seen anybody that will just take only just your email and all of that. So we are going to create this form to be able to include other details like maybe a WhatsApp number, like your full name, and then this email. And then we're going to position all the fields appropriately because currently right now it's all messed up. So how do we do that now? In order for you to do that, you have to come to the form fields tab here, and you're going to click on it. When you click on it now, you're going to see all the forms here, all the field that you're going to need, and then you're going to need to click on the one that applies to what you need. So I need their first name. So I'm going to activate this by by toggling it on. And then I also need their phone number, and then I also need their last name. Yeah. So I need their email address, I need their first and last name, and then I need their phone number. And then I'm going to still make some kind of modification for you to be able to understand what I'm trying to. So right now, I know the email is important, so I'm going to take it down to after the first name and the last name, and then I will get the email. So now I have it now. I've actually rearranged it to be first name, last name, email address, and then phone number. But then I don't want this phone number just like that. I want it to be WhatsApp phone number so that I can target them also on my WhatsApp. So I'll need to come here and I'll click on this place. So whenever you want to change anything that is already existing, you just have to click on this arrow pointing right here. Click on it, and then you see now it says help text. So this is where you're going to put in the number or the whatever you want to call it. So I need them to give me their WhatsApp. Okay, sorry, it's not really there. I think it's here at the top here. So I was okay. WhatsApp, let's say WhatsApp number. I don't need the phone number. I just need your WhatsApp number. Then when I'm done with that, I'm going to say, okay, set as required, which means that if they don't click on this, if they don't fill this number, they cannot submit the form. So that has been set, and I will go back. So, some people can be crafty also. I want to make the first name required. So I need to come here and then set it as what? Required. And then I'll come back here as well to the last name. I have to set it as what's required. Okay. And then this is just it. And then at this point, I think this is completely done now. This is completely done. But if you also want to collect maybe the name of their company, you can actually come here and then you can put the company, and then you can make it set as required. You can actually activate it and then set it as required, and then that will just be it. So now everything here is now okay. Our form is ready. You can see how easy it is to create a form with MailChimp. So I'm going to finish up the form by getting the embed code, is because the embed code is what I'm going to use to actually put it inside my website. So I'm going to click on continue to be able to get the embed code. So I'm going to come here, click on it, and then this is our embed code now. So what I need to do next is to copy this code. I can actually select everything by highlighting all, but then to avoid mistakes, I need to click on copy code. Now that I click on copy code, I need to go to my website. I'll go to one of my websites, which I think I'll go to Truehost. No, I'll go to toonsgram.com.ng, and then I'm going to go to the appearance, and I'm going to widgets, and then on the widget page I'm going to add a HTML. So now I am here on my WordPress, and I'm going to click on add, and then I'm going to search for HTML. And now this is HTML. I'm going to click on it, and then this is where I'm going to paste the code. So the code has been put in all now, and I'm going to say okay, update. Now the code has been saved, and I'll need to view the site to show you where the code actually is. It will be showing at the side of the website. So this is the page, and then this is our form here. But you can see that the form actually is not displaying so well. It is overlapping to the part where we cannot actually see everything that is there. So I need to go back to the form and then do some adjustments. So this is the form, and there is a part that says width, which is the wideness of the form, and I need to come here. I just want to make it like 320 so that it can be showing fully on the page. So if I go back to the page now and I use I do a refresh, you can see that the page is now full. So this is how to create an embed form with our MailChimp. So that is done. So I need to go back now and do other stuff. This one is okay. So the next I'm going to do is going to be a pop-up form. Now the pop-up form actually will exist on a default website that is given to us here by MailChimp. So we are going to see how that works now. So I'm going to click on a new form, and now I'll click on my new form, and for me to be able to create a pop-up form with MailChimp, I need to click on the pop-up form here. You remember that I've explained how pop-up forms work. So I'm going to click on create pop-up form, and this is it. I need to name it now. So I will say, okay, pop-up form, and I'll just name it trial. So this is a trial pop-up form. So I will say begin. So when I click on begin now, it's going to take me to the creation page for the pop-up form. So this is the pop-up form. And if you're coming up with a mobile phone, it's going to come up like this first. And then when you are coming up with a laptop, it's going to appear like this. So I'm going to assume that everybody is going to come up with a mobile phone. So I need to set this up. So you say get exclusive updates and offers. And maybe I don't want this kind of text. I want to change it to something better. I need to come here and then I'll highlight all and then I'll remove. I can say, okay, get maybe exciting discount. And I'll say maybe today. Today. I can say, okay, get an exciting say get an exciting 42% discount today. Yeah. So now this can be it now, and then I can just say okay. Now this is done. I can go to email setup. So now the email sign up actually is going to contain everything that we want our customers to impute for us. Like you want their name, you want their email address, you want their WhatsApp number and all of that, because of course we are creating this to be able to scale our business. So when they come in, we want to capture them and then be able to retarget them at a later time. So at this point, I'm going to say, okay, let me renew this and then I'll change it to what I have here, which is get an exciting 43% discount today. So I'll copy everything here and I'll come here and I'm going to replace all that is there, and I'm going to say, okay, now they're going to give me their email. Of course, it's going to be required. Then I also need more. Now, if you want to add more field here, you can see there's a very small plus here. Click on that plus. You can see now you can now add your name. I want your phone number also, so I want to click on phone number, and that is it. So now I am okay, but this one I need to make it required. So you can see, click on it and then come here and then click on required. The phone number actually is required, so I need to click here again and say required. But then I want it to bear their phone number, so I'll come here and I'll say okay. I'll say WhatsApp number. So delete the phone. So that is there. So this one also is your first name, and I think this is okay. So I can now do what? I can now go. I can also okay now. I'm okay with this. I can go to my success page and then maybe talk about how the success page is going to be. So I'll say thanks for subscribing. Please check out our latest, or let me say our new products, and pick any one you like. And then when I do like this now, I think this one is okay. And the next is to say, okay, I can say, okay, continue. Now, at this point, now I need to activate this form. When I activate it, I need to just toggle it here and then I'll say, okay, save changes. Now I've saved these changes. This form is now active. This form is now very much active and it can be viewed. Okay, we're still on our MailChimp and we're still trying to demonstrate. Now, we're done with our pop-up form trial. Let us go and see how it works. And to see how it works, I need to go to the website section and then view it live. So, but I know I have a form there already before, so I need to just delete this one so that that one can become active. So I'll delete by writing delete here and then I'll say, okay, delete. So that one can be queued. That one now is going to be queued, and oh, I think I deleted the wrong one now, so I need to delete this one. Just need to type delete here and it's off. So now I need to go to my website and then see how the form works. So I need to open the website. So this is my website on MailChimp, and this is how it's going to look like. I don't know why it's not coming up. So we need to come in here, go to the form, click on the website, and then of course now you can see the website actually is opened. So you see it says get an exciting 43% discount today. So like I said before, you could actually close it and you can just need to click here to close it. But let's assume you just came in here, so it's going to ask for your email address, your name, your first name, and then your WhatsApp number. And then when you're done, you can say subscribe, and then it will take you straight up into my list of contacts. And so that brings us to the end of the stuff on to the end of the content on maybe sign up forms. So we have talked about embedded form. We've talked about pop-up form. The next form to talk about would be a landing page. So if you want to create a landing page with MailChimp, you need to come to the form, to the sign up form section, and then you click on create new form. When you click on create a new form, of course, it's going to ask you again. So we've done embedded form, we've done pop-up form. Now you need to click on sign up landing page. Of course, this is if you want to get people to sign up for something, and they need to click on say create landing page. And then of course you need to call it landing page. You can say one. And then of course it's for the business, not on digital enterprise. And then we can say okay, begin. This actually is a very, very simple stuff. It's a very, very simple stuff. It doesn't take much time. So at this point now, you want to select the particular stuff you know that is going to, resonate with your business. So let's assume you want to create this. Maybe you want to generate leads for a particular business. So you can just come in here. You can select this one, and then you can say, okay, you can select to accept the terms and conditions, and then you can then on this page, you can modify this by selecting the right image that applies to your brand or to your product and all of that. So you can see this is our, our image here. Okay, this is our image. You can actually make it less bigger. See now, it's now bigger here. So now this is where you can actually need to put in this. This is your connection or maybe your like introductory message, and instead it's connected with your customers and all of that. So you can actually see the introduction. You can actually edit it by coming to this part to write a little bit about your business, and then you can collect the details that you are going to need. So I want to delete this one out. It's not important. So I want to come in here, and then at this point I want to add more things. So I already have the email here, but I also need their first name, last name, email address, and I also need their phone number. So I'm going to activate all for this page now. So no, I don't need the address anymore. Let me just turn this off. Let me remove it. It's not compulsory. So, of course, we are working with their phone numbers, and of course, it has to be their WhatsApp number. But let's just leave it like this now, and then you can come here and then write what you feel will be okay with it. You can say, okay, help, help can say, okay, help us reach out to you at a later time or whatever. So this one is for you to just create your maybe some other message that you know that can help you on your customers understand what you're trying to do. So I'll say, okay, this is here. They say create a simple landing page to reach out to your audience online, blah blah blah. Yes, we know that. So you can just come here and then ask your customers, maybe kindly help us reach you easily once the product is available in the coming days. And then say okay, quickly uh, enter your details below. So this can be we just trying to like get them to give us their name and contact details as our lead. And you can say okay, save and what and close. Now that we've saved and closed, this form is what is ready. This form is ready. So if you actually come now, this landing page is completely ready. You can actually copy this link, and then it will be open for us. You can say, okay, for you to make it active, you need to publish it by clicking on publish. So once you click on publish, the landing page will be active. So if I should go to my incognito mode now and I come here, you can see when I paste the link here, actually that page will be what? It will be active. Now you can see it now. It's actually active. This is our logo. This is what I wrote when I say kindly help us reach you easily once the product is available in the coming days. Quickly enter your details below. You can give us their name, their first name, last name, and then their email. And then once you click on subscribe here, we can be able to reach out to them because they will be on our list of contact on MailChimp. So today we've been able to create so many stuffs here today, so many wonderful stuffs. Now the next thing we want to create now is we want to create our campaign. We want to create our campaign, and like the ultimate goal for us to be creating forms and all of that is to be able to get a lot of people in our audience list, people that we can reach out to at a later time with our products, with our campaigns, with maybe through cold emailing and all of that. So at this point now, we want to create our campaign. So our campaign actually is the outreach. Our campaign could be described as your you know as your maybe your cold email, and then your campaign email with your product links and the pricing and the offers, and all of that. So now let us see how to create a campaign on MailChimp. So to create a campaign on MailChimp, it's quite simple. Now, once you're on MailChimp, campaign is the second tab after home. So once you click on all campaigns, it will bring you onto this campaign section. Then you just need to click on create. Now, once you click on create, it's going to ask you whether you want to create a regular mail or whatever, and you can actually select more here. But because of this tutorial, I just want it to be short, so I'm going to click on regular email. You can also use your landing page as a campaign. So we just want to create, maybe let us use a landing page, or let us use maybe a design our own email. So let us pick design email. So you can click on design email, and then of course it's going to come up. Now, once it comes up now, we can now start designing our, based on what we are looking for. So we want to design from a basic layout. So let us click here, or we can even use a fully designed template. So let us click on fully designed template to pick from the existing ones. You can just pick one and then modify and then send it out. So most of them here are not free to use for us because we are still using the free trial account. So we're going to work with the free one, which is just this simple one here. So we have picked on it now. The next thing is to configure it to the one that can actually suit us. So everything you have here is all going to be free for your use. So let's assume we want to reach out to them. So let us use this one. So this can be our campaign page. We just have to, populate this with everything that contains or that concerns our business here, or our product or our services. So we need, at the end of the day now, we need to put the year, the name of our company and all of that. So once we are done, we can just say, okay, maybe you can say, okay, we are done. You can say, okay, try. So now this is it. This is our stuff. We can be able to come in here and then put our business name. You can put the logo here. Of course, our logo is already existing here, so we can just pick it and then say insert. So see now our logo has been entered, and then we can say, okay, say help people use your blah blah blah. We don't need this. So let's assume that these are maybe our brand influencers or whatever, and then all of that. So once you're done now, what do? You can say, okay, save and exit. Save and exit. So we can say, I think we're going to probably just leave this part out, but this is just all that is concerned, all that it has to be. At this point, now we just have to select who we are sending this all to. You can see the message is already looking cute. So this is our subject. You can need to add a subject to this email. So you can call it maybe November offerings. Yeah, offerings from Norton Digitals, and then that could be it. You can say save. Then we need to say, okay, from whom? Who is it from? Of course, it's going to be here from our business, and then so it's going to be to all your subscribed, maybe to all your subscribed contacts on your what on the business, and then your sending time. Now you need to tell it when to send the message. Of course, it's going to be, if you want it to be sent now instantly, click on send now. If you want it maybe to be sent at a later time, click on schedule, and then you need to select the date. So perhaps you want it to send maybe at a later time. You need to come in here and then select the date and then do all of that. But that actually is for only when you are upgrading, and then you need to come back down. Now if you come down below, you can actually select the content that you want to send out to your customers and all of that. So this is just it. And then when you are done with this, the next thing is for you to click on send. Okay, the next thing is for you to just click on send, and then once you're done sending now, your customers can actually get to see what you've sent them, and then they can be able to, you know, utilize whatever you send them and then use it like that. So Namecheap also offers you the ability to be able to create a website. And we've actually created a website here before now, and this is just how it looks. It doesn't really come out much, but with this basic website, you can actually do a lot of things that you wouldn't have done if you didn't have the website. So that is just how it works. You can actually use the landing page or the website to be able to maybe collect a lot of maybe leads, assuming you don't have your own website as we did here earlier. So you can actually use the free website from the MailChimp to be able to get stuff for yourself. So at this point, I'm going to stop recording, but remember to keep a date with us, because in our next videos we're going to elaborate more on other things that you can actually do with MailChimp, and as we know it's going to actually help you to start scaling your business from a gradual step. And so remember to keep a date with Fast Giddy and suggest our video to your friends, share with your contacts, and then help us to like and subscribe to the channel in order to help us reach more people. So I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.